Hey everybody, this is Aurathas, and welcome back to Chaosbane, where we're actually going to try using the final class in the game, the Wood Elf Scout. Now, this is going to be a bit interesting, because I actually don't object to the Wood Elves nearly as much as I object to the High Elves in Warhammer Fantasy. They're not quite as snooty and prickish as the High Elves. They just pretty much are like, hey, we're going to be off in our woods, leave us alone, and you mess with our woods, we're going to kill every last one of you fairly quickly and efficiently. So, yeah, I don't mind them too much. I am kind of curious what the story is going to be like for a wood elf to have left the woods to come fight alongside the Empire, so, yeah. And they're also a little odd in that they like to use wooden armor, which, in a world where there are people who fling fire about, that seems like a very bad idea. Either way, let's dive in. Elessa is a young wood elf from Athelloren, but now roams the old world in search of adventure. Fiery and fearless, she hunts her enemies in the shadows like a vengeful spirit. Alright, let's go. Well, see, your armor's more practical than the high-end stuff we just saw on the other screen. You got leather on, at least. So, yeah. Apparently your high-level stuff is the impractical stuff that might get ignited while you're wearing it, but, let's see.
The life of a wood elf is one of tireless service to the great forest of Athelloren, protecting it from those who would do it harm. Sometimes, however, it happens that a young Azrai is born with an urge to wander. An overpowering curiosity and a desire for adventure that will not be denied. Known as the Windborn, these wood elves can be vexing to their elders, but have the potential to become great rangers if their adventurous nature is properly harnessed. And so young Windborn are given leave to wander the wide world for a short period of time, no more than 100 years, to see all they can of the wider world before returning to the Athelloren and taking up their duties.
What if they say, screw it, I don't want to take care of the forest?
You had been wandering the old world for little more than a year when you heard the news of Asavar-Kul's invasion. A human named Magnus was raising an army to drive back the horde. It sounded like an epic adventure, the very thing you'd left the Athelloren to find. And so you crossed the depths of the Great Breakvault to find the Imperial army. That night, you slipped into the army camp and made your way to Magnus's tent.
Oh, this seems like a great way to apply.
As a scout. Impressed by your skill, Magnus accepted and made you a part of his growing retinue. Thus began your first great adventure, guiding the growing human army across the Empire and into the frozen lands of the North. The great battle outside the walls of Kislev was more terrible than you could have imagined. You kept close to Magnus during the fight and joined him in the heroic charge that slew the Chaos Lord and turned the tide of the battle. After the battle was won and the dead put to rest, you returned with Magnus to the city of Nome, where a hero's welcome awaited you. But the noise and bustle of the human city has begun to wear on you, and the urge to wander has taken hold again. As the sun sets over Nome, you wonder if the time has come to leave the city and seek a new adventure elsewhere.
Cool. So unlike everybody else who was there for duty or... Well, I guess the two elves have the...
It was an age of lawlessness and despair. A time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds. And across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge.
Still nothing different than playing the other classes.
Shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo with the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack.
Yes, it is. Now.
Something's happening in the courtyard. If it's trouble, the guards might need help.
Your voice is really odd sounding. The hell is that? Anyway, as I was gonna say, yeah, it seems like the two elves have the least compelling reasons to have joined the fight here. One did so for duty. The human is here for duty. The dwarf is here to redeem himself. The high elf is here to just, basically suck up to Teclis in the hopes of, and doing stupid crap in the hopes of getting allowed to return to his homeland. And this person just wandering, looking for adventure. It's like, yeah, the elves are the least compelling story-wise. Also, back to that whole thing, it's like, you're allowed to go for 100 years.
Ash and Oak, the enemy is here. I must get to the throne room and protect Magnus.
Oh, that is just a silly phrase. I can already tell the dialogue from the Wood Elf is going to annoy the crap out of me. Let's hope she plays well. But yeah, that 100 years thing, what are they going to do if you don't come back? Send somebody to hunt you down and drag you back? Oh. Her arrows have an AoE effect, apparently. Cool. Wasn't expecting that. Kind of funny that her attacks seem to have more impact than our high elves' magic. Yeah, I get it. I'm barely hurt, dude. There we go. Used a potion. Speak to the soldier. At least she's not going to be a dick about it. I hope not.
Thanks, Sigma, you're here. There's monsters everywhere.
Let's go.
The tower's being overrun.
Of course it is.
I'll deal with them. You have my oath on it. Where is Magnus?
Upstairs in the throne room. There's armor in a chest by the stairs. Take whatever you need, but hurry.
Yeah, her voice is a little grating. Actually, don't need to look at it because the first batch you automatically equip. Let's go kill some people. Mm-hmm. Nice. Seems like her normal attack is a little bit more effective. She does recharge her energy very quickly, though. Nope. Begone, foul cultist, heretic, whatever you are. Okay, so a tactical roll. Gotcha. Let's go.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There is only one thing left to do. Shouting an oath to the gods of the forest, you ready your blades and rush to save the future Emperor. By the time you regain your senses, the battle is over. The Sorceress is gone, leaving you and Magnus for dead. The shouts of angry men fill the throne room. But these are not guardsmen. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous Heinrich Voss. You are under arrest for the murder of the Emperor Magnus, Voss declares. You try to tell him about the sorceress, but Voss refuses to listen. I see no sorceress here, he shouts. Only you and a room full of dead men. Confess your crimes, elf, Voss threatens. We will have the truth from you one way or another. After a week in the dungeons, you'll tell me everything I want to know. But before the witch hunter could make good on his threat, a commanding voice filled the room. Stop this madness at once! Teclis, Lawmaster of the High Elves, regards Voss coldly. Aurathas has told you the truth, he said. It is you who have refused to listen. Teclis examines Magnus in silence. He lives, thank the gods, the High Elf says at last. But he is in the grip of a powerful curse. It is only a matter of time before he succumbs. No one outside this room must know what happened here. If the people learn that Magnus has fallen, then everything he fought for will have been for nothing. The fate of the Empire lies in our hands. We must find this sorceress and end the curse before it's too late. If Magnus dies, the Empire dies with him.
Even though this game kind of portrays Magnus as a punk, I don't know how useful he actually is. I don't know if he's really powerful and impressive in the lore, but he's not impressive with the way they make him sound in this. Anyway, it always just makes me laugh when the witch hunters are like, confess or we will torture you until you do confess. It's like, okay, clearly you don't care about a real confession, so why even go through the motions? Just make... It's the same with Inquisitors in 40k. You guys clearly don't care about proof. You guys clearly don't care if it's a true confession. Just save everybody some time and be like, you guilty. And move along with the day and get to the executions and everything.
There are dark and terrible forces at work in the city. If we are to find the sorceress and defeat her, we must confront the dark cult that has taken root in Nuln and expose its secret master.
Sure, sure.
There is nowhere in this forest of
God,
stone
that
that they
voice.
can hide from me. By shadow and steel, the cult will pay for what it's done.
My God, what's with these phrases? Shadow and steel, ash and oak? Good God, lady. And there's like these random spikes in pitch that hurt. Good
I saw you fight at Kislev, young Asrai. Your loyalty and courage is not in doubt. But be wary and do not underestimate your foes. They are more treacherous than you can imagine.
What is your command?
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy controls the tunnels surrounding the tower, our position here is vulnerable. Your first task is simple. Enter the tunnels and drive the cultists back from the tower. Kill everything in your path, but beware. There is no telling what foul things await you in the darkness.
Demons. That's what waits in the darkness. Demons. You're not very good at your job, Teclis. Lore master my ass. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I know what advanced skills are, thank you. Let's see. Recovery style. Approach your familiar. Yep, every time it glows. That one's actually kind of annoying. My familiar doesn't even keep up. It works, but it's like my familiar kind of wanders off on its own. I don't know about that mechanic. Like, seriously. It's like, no, I'm just gonna chill back here. Why? I do, like, despite the weird mechanic about the wandering familiar, and, my God, the horrible, horrible dialogue from this character, I actually really do like this skill set and how she plays. Like, seriously, I'm liking these abilities. Look at that. Like, I think the only one who kills enemies as quickly as she does is, the Slayer.
I don't have the energy.
Oh, Lord. I don't have the energy, and she sounds like she's sobbing. I don't know. I don't know if I can get around that. Seriously, even at this point, even bring back the, you know, even bring back the high elf dickishness. It's like, it'll be okay, lady. It's nothing to cry over. Feel like you have to comfort this character. It's like, I get that she's a young elf, but elves have a long lifespan. She's not a toddler. But it seems like that's the route the voice actor, or maybe the voice director decided to go in. It's like, oh, she's young. Let's make her sound like a kid. You know, make the energy easier if you stuck around. Yeah, that's the only questionable parts I have about this character, though. Like I hate having to, like, already. I'm not a big fan of having to get back here to chase down the familiar. However, you know, and the voice acting. However, the combat is really fluid with her. I'm torn on this character. Nice. Oh, okay, another ranged attack. Excellent. Okay, yeah, I like her, but be really hard to get past the voice acting if you guys decide this is the character you want to see future, like the campaign from. Because, yeah, in case you guys are watching this for the first time and you're not aware of what I'm doing, I'm actually going to play through every class. This is the final one, actually. All the other videos of the classes in this game are out. And whichever one you guys are most interested in seeing more of is the one I will complete the campaign with. And I'm open to all of them. Like, this lady's voice acting is grating, but I've played games with horrible voice acting before. I'll get past it if this is the one you guys want to see. I can't promise I won't mock it incessantly, but I can get by it. I do like that thing, though. Alright. Come on. And to be fair, at least she doesn't talk a whole lot. None of them really do. So it's fine with me. But yeah, she's a straight killer. Alright, let's move along. Okay. Got everything? Hey. Yeah, I really want to upgrade all the, like, that ability specifically. I feel I'll be using a lot. The little spread. I also like that there don't seem to be arbitrary walls. So see, for example, like the reason I say arbitrary walls is like this pit here. I've played other games, and in times, like for example, Inquisitor Martyr, prior to the big update recently, because I haven't played the big update, full disclosure, you'd find random things like this, like I should be able to shoot across that, and you can't. It makes no bloody sense, even though the enemy's within range. They may have fixed that, because it has been a long time since I played. So yeah, I appreciate that it's like, oh yeah, this random pit isn't stopping your arrows magically. Nice. Okay, moving along. Yeah, holy crap, the range on this lady's abilities too. Like, I see her having a real problem when the enemy gets like right up in her face. But yeah, holy crap. Rapid attacks. Pretty decent movement. And just long range. Aside from the voice acting, yeah, this character is like right up my alley. Damn. Why did the voice acting have to be so bad? Yeah, can you just go up in there?
I have hunted the foe in the reeking depths, High Lawmaster. The tower is safe for now, but there are signs of still more enemies lurking deeper in the sewers.
I do not doubt it. The servants of Nurgle flourish in darkness and filth. Our battle against the cult has only just begun. You have done well, Elessa. Return to me when you are ready for your next task.
I want to hear how she responds to the Find the Guardsman quest. Because Valen, the guardsman, our soldier, was like, yes, we must rescue them. The Slayer's like, they got lost down there. I would have followed them in to, like, murder stuff. Disinterested, but he'll still help. You know, the High Elf was just a dick about it and is like, oh, the idiots, they just got lost. So I wonder what her reaction's going to be. Probably a lot more compassionate.
There is grim news from the tower. Voss has learned that a large group of Magnus's guardsmen have gone missing. He believes they might have pursued the cultists into the sewers during the attack.
A bold move, but a foolish one. If they haven't returned by now, they are surely lost.
So yeah, she criticized it, and to be honest, that's a fair criticism. Hey, we're just gonna go rush into the, sewers after demons. It's like, well, yeah, there's gonna be a lot more down there, just so you know.
Someone needs to find them and try to get them out. If the cultists haven't trapped them yet, it's only a matter of time.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and recap. So, out of all the characters, Valen is easily the one with the most survival. Probably because he's got the most armor, he's got his shield and all that. And he does have some nice attacks. And I actually like that he's the standard Imperial soldier, Imperial guardsman. I am all about my duty. Abilities, well, pretty much tanking. I like that he can drop banners. The Slayer. Now, the Slayer is probably tied, I would say, with the Wood Elf in terms of sheer murdering power. Like, the Dwarven Slayer has that hook that lets him jump to enemies quickly. He just mows down enemies before they get a chance to even hit him. And his attitude is appropriately surly, even to, like, Teclis, which I like. He's a proper dwarf. Let's see. The High Elf, I have a problem with the High Elf. Like, he's a bit of a dick, personality-wise. His magic doesn't feel like it makes any impact. It's kind of lackluster. He doesn't kill I think he kills enemy groups the slowest out of everybody. However, the thing that I have hope for the High Elf Mage is that in almost every one of these games, mages kind of suck early on, and then later on, when they get to higher levels, their stuff gets a whole lot more impressive and damaging and everything. So that's my hope with the High Elf. And then this character, voice acting, grating as hell. Like, I don't understand what it is with the spikes in pitch randomly and the weird sayings. Maybe it's part of the lore. I have no idea. But aside from that, she has long range. She murders stuff quickly. And I like her skill set so far. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. However, as I said before, it is not entirely up to me. I would like you guys to let me know. And I will tally up all the votes. And we'll figure out who we continue the campaign with. And as always, as I mentioned before, Valen we played a couple episodes with. He's level 11. He's farther in the series than any of the others. If you guys choose for me to switch to a different character, I'll just spend some time off camera getting the new character up to where Valen is, and then we'll continue from there. Shouldn't take very long. So yeah, either way, let me know. And with that, I am all out of time, so thank you everybody so very much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video at all, then please, by all means, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or any combination of those actions that suit you today. And yeah, if you want YouTube to actually let you know that new videos have come out, if you are subscribed to me, then please go ahead and click that notification bell, because it's about the only way that they will deign to let you know when I release a new video. It's kind of a messed up system, but hey, it is what it is. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.